after years of compromising myself, after years of pleasing others, I'm finally getting my glow back. I am finally getting my glow back. Like, I'm not scared to wear shit like this because I'm not afraid of being seen anymore. I do not care. And I want you to experience this as well. If you want to figure out what you're meant to do in life, because we're all on the search of what am I, why am I on this planet, what purpose do I have, why am I even here in the first place, go back to your childhood. All the answers you're looking for are there. How tiresome it is for you and your soul to not be able to express your true authentic self. Like, that is draining your soul, and I want you to get your glow back. And I don't know if it's just me, but the world is getting colorful again. Like, if I look outside, it's fun to be outside again, because especially for the last year, everything has been gray. I had like this tunnel vision. I could not see anything because I was in survival mode. I was simply surviving up until now. And for the first time in my life, it feels like I am living without any worry, without any expectations for myself. I'm just existing. This is part of the human experience, to just exist. Hi guys, it's Alara and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about your childhood, because childhood is where all your keys lie. That's where all the answers are. You need to go there. When you go back to your childhood, you were able to express your most authentic self without caring about judgment, because you were a child. First of all, you did not have that consciousness and those voices in your head that were saying, is this bad? Is this wrong? Am I looking stupid? You did not have these voices because you were just living. You were experiencing the world to its full extent. You were just living. And this is what we lost when we became adults. Because as a child, you're just carefree. You do not have any responsibilities. You're just there. You're playing. You have the time to find out, what do I like? I have the time to figure out, what are my talents? Oh, I'm interested in this. Let's try this. Oh, this is not for me. Let's jump to the next thing. You had the time to do this. And this is the problem nowadays. Like today, as an adult especially, you're not courageous enough to just be yourself. As a kid, you would go climb a tree. You would go walk wherever, like an open world map in games, and we would just explore, because this is in our nature, exploring. Like, let's take me for an example. Me as a child, the things I was most passionate about were drawing, music, dressing up, and helping people. These are the 4 things I am still passionate about, except for music. I'm kind of out of that. But when I was into music, the first thing that always popped into my mind was, how can I help people with this? I wanted to write songs that would help people, because I was going through a lot of depression, especially throughout my teens and early 20s. And it's just, I wanted to help people still with my music. I was saying as a child, oh, I'm going to be a world leader. I'm going to help people. I'm going to do this and that, obviously over exaggerating, but I want to do this. This is my purpose. And when I became an adult, society said, no, you have to go to college, you have to study, you have to get a good paying job that is not within your niche of interests. And it's just, I was completely lost. This was draining my soul. I was being pressured into something that I was not. And I tried to study. It was not for me. I tried to study something I love, which was Japanese. And it did not work out. I'm a college dropout. Even though I love Japan and its culture and the language itself, studying itself was not for me. I barely made it through school. As a child, I said, I will never work a desk job. I will never work a regular 9 to 5, because if I do that, I will myself. This is what I've been saying since I was a child. We're talking about ages 9 to 10. This is what I've been saying since then, and I'm still thinking like that. When I look outside, when I watch people, which I love observing people, it's just everyone looks the same. The same. No one has any sense of individuality. And if they have that sense of individuality, they're being judged. Hardly judged. Like, I look at them, I admire them, I'm like, this person has so much courage to live out their true authentic self, because wow. But people are looking at them, and this is just judgment and This is also jealousy as well, because people, they do not have the courage to do this. So what will they do? They will try to push you down, but you have to be resilient to this. You have to not care about this. Because life is so freaking short. It is too short to live up to society's expectations for you. Absolutely. So you're lost in life? Go back into your childhood. And this is the first step to getting your glow back. Figuring out, what do I like? Again, as an adult. The second thing you have to do to get your glow back is to prioritize yourself. Please, for the love of God, prioritize yourself. Even in the Bible, it says, love your neighbors as you love yourself. You cannot love others if you don't love yourself first. This is why you have to prioritize yourself. Draw boundaries. Boundaries. Okay? I do not care how much you care for these people. These people did not care when they pushed you down that ditch. They did not care when they made you feel depressed, when they made you question yourself. They did not care. So, you're not going to care as well. You're going to draw your boundaries and say, this is it. This is as far as it goes. I love you, but this is enough. Having boundaries doesn't mean being a cold bitch. Having boundaries means you respect yourself so much that even if you love these people, they cannot walk over you. Because God did not put you on this earth to suffer constantly. That is a choice. Another point is, right? Stop caring what other people think of you. Stop caring what other people are talking about you, are thinking about you, are talking behind you. Why do you care? You do not see these people constantly, and even if you do, why do you care? Obviously, you have to keep in mind, people who love their lives, they do not have the time to talk about other people. Absolutely not. If they constantly talk about you, that's because they see potential in you. You do not even see this potential in yourself. If what the saddest part is, these people will one day stop talking about you. But you will have wasted years of your life because you were so busy worrying about, what did these people talk about me? What do they think about me? Why do you care? Let people think about you whatever they want. Because at the end of the day, they do not have the courage to talk to you about this face to face. They do not have the courage about this. And even if you would bring it up, they would say, I never said something like this. Because that's the kind of coward they are. These people are literally so freaking insecure and miserable in their own life that they do not have another option but talk about you. Because no one will listen when it's about their life. And obviously they have to talk about someone or something that gets them attention. In this case, this is you. Stop caring. Stop caring. They talk shit about you. Let them. They talk crap behind your back. Let them. And this is another point. Let people think whatever they want and stop explaining yourself to people. People want to think of you as a hoe. That's exactly what you are. People want to think of you as a traitor. That's exactly what you are. People want to think of you as a narcissist. That's exactly what you are. People want to think of you as the worst human being on this planet Earth. That's exactly who you are. Yes, 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 and again, yes. That's exactly what you are. Yeah. You know how easy life gets when you don't have to explain yourself to people? It's such a liberating feeling. Because people are determined to misunderstand you. People want to misunderstand you, and people have an image of you inside their head that they're not willing to change because they want to talk shit about you. So what will you do? You will not care. Let them think like that. Let them think it. It doesn't matter. You do not even have to prove yourself. You do not even have to prove yourself through your actions because you know yourself. God knows you, and that's all you need in this life. All you need. We're not explaining ourselves anymore. Stop. Stop. Try these things and see how much your life quality actually improves. And one more thing, get back to your old hobbies or discover new hobbies. Hobbies are something that fuels your creativeness, that fuels your soul. You need these things. You cannot just use your phone as a distraction. Your phone is not a hobby. And this is something people have forgotten. You come back from work, the first thing you do is grab your phone or turn on a TV show. These are not hobbies. You feel drained and exhausted because you don't let your creativeness, which is in literally every single human being, you do not let it flow. It's stuck. and it somehow needs to get out. This is why a lot of people have addictions. This is why a lot of people are depressed, because this creative energy needs to get out somehow. It needs to get out. And if you cannot let it get out, and if you do not provide that space, your body and your brain will find a way through addictions. So if you're addicted to something, that means you are not creating when your soul tells you to create. Life gets so much better once you stop caring about other people. Once you stop compromising yourself to society's expectations for you, once you start to love yourself, once you start to set boundaries, and once you start to get your creative flow back. And all this starts in your childhood. Go back to it. Explore it. What was it that you liked as a child? What was it that made you giggle, that made you kick your feet, that made you giddy inside? What was it? That's your purpose. That is your purpose. And you can form it and compromise it however you want. You have free will. You have free will. You do not have to get stuck on one thing. You can explore many things, because it was not just one thing you did as a child. There was many things you were passionate about, and you need to get back to that. Okay? We're getting our glow back this year.